let's just do a groove in F. I'll start it. Okay. Are we recording? Welcome, everybody. You're probably wondering what an African Shabbat is. There are many Jews who live in Africa. In fact, the Igbo tribe of Nigeria says that they are descended from the Jews simply by the name. Well, you take the word Igbo and you say Ivrit. This is the connection that they see. The etymology, it's their name. They say they're one of the lost tribes. That's 12 million. That's 12 million Jews in Nigeria. And of course, you have the Abayudaya in Uganda. And you have the Lemba in South Africa, who are descendants from the Kohanim. They've in fact done DNA tests, and some of their traditions are very similar to the Kohanim. And then in Ghana, there are Jews in Ghana as well. So we're going to play some of that music and some of our own that we've adapted. The first thing we're going to do is a Hine Matov from the Ethiopian community of Addis Ababa. It was brought to us by our friend Alula Hatzadik.
He wrote it.
He wrote it. Yes, he wrote it. And that's what his community sings in Addis Ababa. So you know the words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So nice to be with my brothers, so nice to be with my sisters, so nice to be with my brothers, so nice to be with my sisters. Hine matov u'mana'im shever achim gam yachad. Try that. Hine matov u'mana'im shever achim gam yachad. drumming, drumming. So nice to be with my brothers. So nice to be with my sisters. So nice to be with my brothers. So nice to be with my sisters.
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
Well, that was a nice way to start off the service.
Yeah, I think so.
Going to ask you all to please rise now. We're going to bless these candles.
I have a part for you to sing. It goes like this. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Try it. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Keep going. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Lahadlik Shel Shabbat. Remain standing for Shalom Aleichem as we welcome the Shabbos bride. I mean, just Shabbos angels, that would be good too.
We're on page 5.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Try it, everyone. Here we go. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zetchem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
be seated. We turn to page 11 for L'chu Neranena. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Wow. All right. You guys look like you sounded like you practiced that. It should be a happy, safe, peaceful Shabbat for us, all our friends, and our loved ones. It's so nice to have the band here and to be doing this Shabbat kind of upbeat after the week we've had. We'll talk more about that, I promise. But it's just good to come together. We started our service with Hine Matov Umanaim, how good and pleasant it is to sit together. And after, I should not even say a week, after more like the 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is that we've had, it really is good to sit together. And so it's really, from where I'm standing, it's wonderful to see you all here. And we're so happy to have you. We're going to continue. We're using these tonight. We're on page 16 for Or Zarua.
Or Zarua la tzadik ule Yisrael lev simcha. Or Zarua la tzadik ule Yisrael lev simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai ve'odu l'secher kodsho. Or Zarua la tzadik ule Yisrael lev simcha. Try it with us, yeah. Or Zarua la tzadik ule Yisrael lev simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai ve'odu l'secher kodsho. The song of the righteous. Let's hear it, Mike. Cantor Dad.
Light is sown for the righteous, the upright of heart. Light is sown for the righteous and the upright of heart. Simchot tzadikim, Adonai, ve'odu zechot shom. Or zaru ala tzadik uleishre lev simcha. 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 Ozaru ala tzadik uleyishre lev simcha.
Beautiful. Whew. We turn now to page 23 for Lecha Dodi. As we finally say goodbye to this week, we enter into Shabbat with this song. We're going to start on page 23, the first two paragraphs, and then on page 25, we're going to jump after those first two paragraphs. We're going to jump to the bottom of page 20, right? Yes. Bottom of page 25, and that's when we'll rise. But for now, we're just on the top of page 23. I'll guide you through the rest.
I want you to imagine what it's like to be on Nabagoya Hill in Mbale, Africa, in Uganda, and there are the people who live there, and for Shabbat, they're all standing up right now, and they're dancing around the Amud, singing this Lecha Dodi in harmony that is the most crystal, beautiful harmony you've ever heard. And you look out the window, and there are these tall mountains with waterfalls.
דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבורך תשמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתחילה לך דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה. We rise, please. או בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי פני שבת ונקבלה לכדודי קלה פני שבת ונקבלה לכדודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לכדודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה לכדודי לקראתי קלה פני שבת נקבלה.
Please stay standing as we turn to page 39A for the formal call to prayer, the Baruch Hu.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך
אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
You may be seated. We're still on page 39A, Umavir Yom.
ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים. כי הם חיים.
כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, כי הם חיינו באורך ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, לעולמים, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, חיינו באורך ימינו, ידך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, לעולמים, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, לעולמים. חיינו באורך ימינו, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו בבטך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל Shema, 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 Shema Yisrael. Shema, 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 Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. We continue on page 41 and 42. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמן.
We turn now to page 44. I'll turn with you as we sing Micha Mocha together. We turn to the top of page 45 and we sing, it's going to be a different tune than you may be used to, but we sing the Hashkivenu prayer. The English of the Hashkivenu prayer, we ask God to allow us to sleep peacefully, to spread over us a canopy of peace. After the 2 weeks we've had, we don't need to struggle to find kavanah, to find the intention for a prayer like that. So we pray for a canopy of peace. We pray to be able to lie down and sleep peacefully this weekend, this Shabbat. As we enter Shabbat, we're on the top of page 45. Now we turn to page 46. As we say Vishamru, we sing that together, a prayer remembering the covenant between God and the Jewish people, and a Shabbat being a sign of that covenant, as we turn to the top of page 46.
All right. Thank you. Oh, right here. Okay.
We have the best rabbis in the world here.
Yes, we can find pages pretty well.
Who helped the cantor out. We have a very wonderful relationship. He's still a rabbi, though.
Rabbis and cantors can be friends. Isn't that a song from Oklahoma, right? Right? There you go.
It's a very, very cantorial Shamru we're going to do now. No. Try it with me. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah v'yomad yivrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'b'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'b'zman karim v'imru V'yitalal Shemei Dekudesha B'richu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushmechata V'nechemata Damiran V'alma V'imru Amen.
Please rise as we turn to page 47. We'll sing together the top 6 words of the page. God, open my lips that my mouth may speak your praise, that I may pray to you. We sing those words together, and then we begin the silent Amidah on page 47. Silent Amidah can be found on page 47 through page 52.
Say shalom, shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. May there be peace in our community. Ya'aseh shalom. May there be peace in our family. Ya'aseh shalom. May there be peace in the whole world. Ya'aseh shalom. May there be peace in all the universe. Ya'aseh shalom. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimroma. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום,
אבינו מלכנו,
יעשה שלום,
צור ישראל,
יעשה שלום,
הקדוש ברוך הוא,
יעשה שלום,
הרחמן,
יעשה שלום,
עושה שלום,
עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום.
Koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav b'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Praise are you, sovereign of time and space, who has provided us with a path to holiness through the observance of mitzvot, and who has instructed us to kindle the Shabbat candle, to light the Shabbat candle. Feels a little different tonight. I don't know if some of you noticed, but one of them was very shaky. If that's not a metaphor, I don't know what is. Right here, this thing right here, the first thing that allowed us to see in the dark. The first thing to help us find our way when we were trapped in darkness. The first thing to give us warmth in the cold. And also the thing that ravaged an entire state, that cost so many lives, countless numbers of homes in our community. Our heart goes out. That's such a cliche, I know. It's a double-edged sword, and when we light this candle, we're doing two things. We're increasing the light in the world, and we're utilizing the wax and diminishing the wax. Those two parts of a candle, the light and the wax. We live in a time, even though we are wealthier than we've ever been, when things are more convenient, unless they close the canyons, when things are more convenient than they've ever been, we truly live in a time of scarcity. It's not that we don't have enough money. It's not that we don't have enough of the material things. But we live in a time of scarcity, according to one of my favorite writers, Brene Brown, when it comes to kindness, when it comes to empathy, when it comes to being able to be there for ourselves and for each other, we live in a time of scarcity. How good it is to sit together. How good it is to have community. How good it is to be a part of something. We saw that over and over again. It's crazy how time flies and yet stands still at other times. Can you remember where you were last Wednesday? You can? Tell me that feels like more than 9 days ago. Feels like a lifetime ago. It feels like it was a different world last Wednesday. So we have two parts to this. In the past 9 days, we've seen both parts. We've seen the light, and we've seen the wax diminish us. We have to determine which part of the candle we're going to be. Do we see ourselves as living in a time of scarcity, as not having enough for ourselves, not having enough stuff, not having enough money, not having... Let me tell you what can happen to stuff. Oh, I don't need to. So we're not the wax. We're not the material part of the candle. So we are the other part. We are the light. Some of you may have seen a video that was released by our incredibly talented communications director, Ben Vorspan, entitled, Be the Light. It was not timed for this. It was planned well before the events of the last 9 days happened. But oh my God, is it timely? We have the opportunity to be the light to each other. We have the opportunity to step up for each other, and so many of you have done that. So many of you checked in on friends, on people you didn't know, but you were members or you had some acquaintance. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard in the last 9 days of people whose homes suddenly grew and grew and grew. It's like that story where they bring in the chicken and the cows and and then they take everything out and it's empty. So many people expanded their homes. So many people pushed themselves to the limits. And you know what? It didn't diminish their light. They were able to light someone else's. We have the opportunity to do that every single day. It doesn't need to be a dramatic or traumatic experience for that to happen. Be the light. We are the light. Our job as Jews, it says we're supposed to be an or lagoyim, a light unto the nations. And we know how many examples we have of being able to do that. Be the light when someone's in darkness. Be the light when someone needs assistance. We just started this campaign, and I can tell you, one of the things we said about Be the Light was nominate someone you know who's an example of that light. And we've already had over 20 people nominate their friend or family member and say, this is a great person. This person is a light in our community. We light a candle or two on Shabbat. We'll light 8 candles in a couple of weeks. None of those are as powerful as the light that we have to give. The light that we can give to others. So this Shabbat, if you take home one thing from the service, aside from the beautiful music that we've all enjoyed, if you take home one thing, it's 3 words. Be the light. Be the light. We live in troubled times. We live in times not just of fires. We live in times where people do inhumane things to each other. Tonight we're going to read what happened just last Wednesday night, Thursday. We're going to read those names off. We've lived in darkness for too long. It's time for us to be the light. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue in your handouts, the Kol Shabbat handouts. We have the prayer Rifa'enu. We ask for healing. And when we ask for healing, when we sing the Rifa'enu or the Mishaberach prayer, we're not only asking for healing of body, right? A renewal of body. What's the other part? A renewal? Spirit. I don't know about you, but I could use that this week. So when we sing Rifa'enu, we can sing about other people. We should have them in mind, and we should have ourselves in mind as well. We're in the Kol Shabbat handouts on the top of the page, Rifa'enu.
Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God only
Please rise for the Kiddush, the blessing over the beautiful wine or grape juice, depending on the week. Page 55.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Shemo.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'ei kodesh sefer lisiyat mitzrayim kifanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinkaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Hashabbat.
Please stay standing as we turn to page 56 for the Aleinu.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon ha'kol, לתת גדולה בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכים. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני המלך על כל הארץ ביום יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
You may be seated. I'm not going to say normally at this time of the service I say this week we remember the art sites of, and I read the names of the list. But we have 2 weeks tonight because we weren't here last Friday night. I'm going to actually invite, as I read the name of your relative, if you would be so kind as to stand up. I promise. And then the last names I'm going to read are the victims of the borderline shooting. And I'm going to ask that when I read those names that we all stand. You can say the Kaddish with us. You can just stand in solidarity. But I'm going to ask that we all stand for that. This week, remember the lives and the art sites of Samuel Eskin, Alvin X, Harry Klein, Joel Marshall, Sally Nelson, Leon Schaefer, David Brooks, Lillian Cohen, Howard Ginsberg, Joseph Green, Yale Jacobs, Leon Weil, Mark Adelsberg, Beatrice Armas, Stanley Benovitz, Rosalind Krauss, Jim Lubin, Esther Maurer, Theodore Young, Bertha Berger, Ethel Dine, Molly Feinberg, Rose Gable, Harold Lambert, Sarah Shatskin, Julia Siegel, Wallace Silver, Dora Singer, Vivian Taggart, Esther Cohen, Esther Mond, Abraham Cheslow, Yossi Della Vera, Stanley Feynman, Evelyn Fingaret, William Klein, Lena Recht, George Romano, Ida Fishman, Selma Goldman, Iris Kent, Herman Madnick, Zvi Regenstreif, Morris Sachs, Murray Stein, Sam Turritz, Stuart Greenberg. Last week we commemorated the yard sites of Marjorie Bilkis, Sylvia Kalig, Ronald Cohen, Annette Gold, Jack Hershkovitz, Anita Shepard, Muriel Solomon, Mike Talmore, Violet Agassi, Jerry Bobrow, Jane Brooks, Sarah Chinsky, Beverly Kaplan, Frida Levy, Florence Ross, Sam Ross, Shaya Sadis, Abraham Goldberg, Max Grossberg, Doris Katz, Elise Michaels, Mitchell Moss, Martin Price, Phyllis Valadez, Esther Asher, Rita Copeland, Alan Goldshine, Dorothy Kerr, Elena Talmore, Shelley Cohen, Martin August, Rebecca Myers, Shakin Bekdemirova, Isaac Gitt, Louis Gitterman, Harriet Kaner, Maurice Otis, Jeanette Rockmore, Hyman Weitzbuch, Bernard Aronson, Luana Ash, Libby Ballack, Jeremy Eisenstein, Jeffrey Goodman, Matthew Hahn, Alan Kent, Fred Molnar, Moss Sherman, Sarah Spector. Also in our community, our condolences go out to Jeff Devine and Julie on the loss of Jeff's mother, Ann, to Jan Marks and Sue Schenfeld on the loss of Jan's husband, Arnold Marks, and Sue's brother, to Mark and Deborah DeVore on the loss of Mark's mother, Riva, to Elaine Pfefferman on the loss of Jerry Pfefferman, and to Josh and Tanya Martin on the loss of Josh's grandfather, Jacob Capel. And here are the people, the names we remember in Thousand Oaks. Sergeant Ron Hellis, Cody Kaufman, Justin Meek, Elena Housley, Sean Adler, Daniel Manrique, Christina Morissette, Noel Sparks, Jake Dunham, Blake Dingman, and Telemachus Afranos. The mourners' Kaddish will join together on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mivorach le'olam u'lamei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran ve'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. May their memories all be for a blessing. Madam?
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Can you hear me okay? Is that on? Okay. Barely? I'll use my outside voice and the microphone. So, when you came in tonight, did you notice something different when you walked in? Did you notice, I don't know, something seemed a little warmer, maybe a little brighter? It's like our temple is filled with new lights. As Rabbi Goldstein mentioned, between watching our community pull together this past week, returning our evacuated Torahs a little while ago this evening, and the palpable energy of our Be the Light campaign, I don't know. I'm just so happy to be here with all of you tonight and to have you here with us. You make a difference in our community, and please know that we are here for you, for all of you, if you need anything. So thank you for coming tonight. Tomorrow morning, our Shabbat morning services start at 9:15 a.m. with the Urfuf of Ellen Fleischman and Mark Silvers. Next Friday, November 23rd at 7 p.m. is Shabbat Live with the baby naming of Charlie Jane Bilstrubus. And next Saturday, November 24th, is a big Shabbat morning. A big Thanksgiving Shabbat morning. There's a bug flying around here. With the morning services at 9:15 a.m., we have the Bat Mitzvah of Matea Bilkis. We have the Urfuf of Stacy Reisman and Greg Altman, and the baby naming of Isla Blake Aarons. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found in the blue Kol Shabbat that was handed out to you this evening, and also information on our Be the Light campaign will be in there as well. And you can also, of course, visit our website at templealiyah.org. Thank you to Hazan Stein and your wonderful group of musicians for the great music tonight. I think we all really needed that, and it really helped us all to heal. So thank you very, very much. Thank you to Phil, our usher, for welcoming us so warmly this evening and making sure things run smoothly. Thank you to Hazan Mimi and Rabbi Goldstein, of course, for making our service so special. And thank you to the Brooks family for contributing to our oneg tonight in honor of, in memory of Jane Brooks. So please join us in Lubin Hall after the service for that. Lastly, I'd like to remind everyone to please refrain from using any electronic devices such as cell phones or cameras as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Should turn my microphone on. We conclude our service with Adon Olam on page 211.
Come on, let's all stand up, because we should stand up for this. It's a great African beat. This is from the Lemba tribe, the tribe in Zimbabwe. Adon Olam. David Call. Hey. Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, V'Nasa B'Chepzon Kol, Hazan V'Lech Shemo. The piano man. Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Nice. One, two. Wait. You want to do another one? Yes.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom to you everyone again, Shabbat shalom to you and me. Shabbat shalom to the families we have. Shabbat shalom to everyone. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to you, everybody around you. Shabbat shalom to me and you. Shabbat shalom to everyone in every town. Shabbat shalom to you. Shabbat shalom to everyone in the house. Shabbat shalom to you. Shabbat Shalom to Temple Aliyah. Shabbat Shalom to everyone.